Alright, how you doing guys? So, I've bought myself a new torch. Whoopee, I hear you say. Well, this one's a little bit special. Let me show you the box. It is a Olight Marauder 2. This is a 14,000 lumen torch. Do I need that much power? Absolutely not. Most people don't need that much power in a torch. Is it a cool thing to have? Yes it is. So, I'm going to be showing you that box. I'm going to do an unboxing in a second, show you what's inside, and I'm going to do a comparison with my Fenix E35UE, which I keep on the bike at all times. This is 1,000 lumens. Now, for me, this is more than enough. This, when I'm doing a bit of camping up in Folkestone and I'm walking back down through the cliffs and there's no sort of ambient light, it's pitch black, this lights the way perfectly. This thing is effectively 14 times more powerful. It is an absolute monster. So let's have a good look at the box, have a look inside, and then later on we're going to do a comparison, just so you can see the difference, because it's all good and well me saying this is 1,000 lumens, this is 14,000 lumens, but what does that actually mean when you see it in the flesh, so to speak? So we'll do a little comparison of those two. Alright, let's have a look at this. Alright, so let's have a look at this beauty. First of all, I've got to say, Olight, the boxing, the packaging is absolutely lovely. It's like an Apple product. Really, really nice. I mean, it is a premium product, so you know you are paying for it. So, little magnet opening there. Now, the one thing that does this font, I've got to say, Olight, this font does not go with what your company is about. I don't think. This is the sort of font that I get in a card from my grandma for my birthday when I was a kid. You know that sort of font? It doesn't suit. Like, you got Olight Marauder 2 and then you've got this kind of like happy birthday Billy, that kind of font. Anyway, I'm just being picky. Let's have a look inside. So we have the little quick starter guide on the front there. Let's lift this up. All right, and there is the beast. Nice little ribbon there to make it easy. Okay, there's the torch itself. It's quite heavy. I mean, it's got a lot of there's a big battery pack in there, so it's got quite a weight to it. So we're going to have a closer look at this in a second, obviously, because this is what this video is all about. That's just the protective film for the lens at the top there. So we're going to put that to one side. Let's see what we get in the box. We've got another little box here. Open this up. Okay. We have got the user manual, all the instructions, all the specifications. Very, very nice. Okay. What else do we have in here? We have a rather nice lanyard, which I definitely will be attaching to this because I don't want to lose it. And we have a, let's see, a power socket, a plug. Okay, there's your USB-C socket at the back there. We have a rather nice looking charging cable, USB-C to USB-C, and we have of course a UK socket. Alright, so, or UK plug I should say. Right, is that it? That is it. Oh, what's underneath here? Anything? No. Okay, that's fine. Let's close this up. Have a little look around the box. So again, there are the specs. 7 different levels of lighting power. The first one being 200 lumens, and then you cycle through level 2 of 400, level 3 at 800, level 4 16, and it goes all the way up to level 7, which is the highest one, at 14,000 lumens. And Olight do make a point here of saying level 5, 6 and 7 are the highest brightness available. Once the product gets too hot, the thermal protection system will dim the brightness. So yes, that's a good point to make. Although it says here level 7 14,000 lumens and then it's got 3 hours 10 minutes, you won't be on for 3 hours and 10 minutes because it will just get too hot, and the circuitry is there to protect it. Let's see here, 1 meter drop height, IPX8 waterproofness, and the weight is 26 ounces or 750 grams, so it's quite a lump, it really is. Now just a quick one, this socket here, this plug, these go down into the plug itself. There's your port at the back, so that's what that is for. Now actually, before I carry on, the full charge, let's see, capable of charging and reverse charging, that's a good point, I'll get to that in a second, only takes 2.5 hours to fully charge. Now this torch is able to discharge, so it can charge up your iPad, your iPhones, whatever you got. And it says here, capable of charging and reverse charging, able to charge a phone and pad or any device that uses a USB-C power source. Well, there you go. So what you would need, so for example, I have an iPhone, so you would need a USB-C to lightning cable, which you can get on Amazon, so I should be getting one of those in case I want to charge up my phone when I'm out doing a bit of camping. Alright, let's have a look at the torch. Alright, let's have a good look around this absolute beauty, this monster of a flashlight. So let's go to the top. You've got this array of LEDs at the top here. That is your flood. You have a LED in the middle, that is your spotlight or your throw, whichever you want to call it. These fins around the top here aid in the cooling. It does have a warning sign on there, hot surface, it will get hot. Now you have a nice sort of rubberized, almost a sort of sticky grip with a nice kind of sort of beveling there just to help it to sit nice in the hand. Okay, let's go through the top here. So to unlock this, you have to just twist this dial 90 degrees and it will give you an indicator of your battery and what level output your light is at. So there is your battery indicator, it is at full. There is your power level light indicator, and in the middle there you have your switch to either throw it from a flood to a spotlight. So really easy, on the move, flood, spotlight. Let's turn that off. This is your lanyard hole, which I shall be putting the lanyard through later because I do not want to drop this and I certainly do not want to lose it. Now a nice little touch here, if you look at the back, give it a twist. Oh, look at that, what a beautiful action that is. Nice little sort of aperture looking ring just to access the charging port at the back there. There you go, that is really nice and just got a lovely feel to it. Everything's lovely and thick and chunky, has nice defined edges on it. The dial itself is really easy to operate, one finger. It's a very intuitive kind of system they've got going on here. I can see this catching on really well. So let's just sort of cycle through. So at the moment we are at full power, but because it can sense light coming in through the window, it dims the beam. So you see that? See how it dimmed it there? And also it has a proximity sensor, so you put your hand too close, it'll lower the power again. It's very quick. So yes, I shall show you that. Let me turn that off quick. There is a proximity sensor, I think it's that one there. So if you do get too close to it, it will dim the brightness for the safety of the user and whatever object you are getting too close to. So yes, there you go, a really lovely, just a beautiful thing to hold, very kind of tactile, heavy duty torch. So we just have a look at this paperwork that they've that they've supplied as well. What I'm going to do is I will leave you a link to all these specifications down below. I'm not going to read them out to you because you'll just get bored. So I shall let you read that at your own viewing pleasure. I shall leave the link down below to all this information, and you can read that at your own time and your own speed. Alright, let's put that to one side. Alright, there you go guys, that is a basic overview of the torch, what this control panel does, and some of the technical specifications as laid out on that sheet that comes with the box. There will be a lot more videos on YouTube on this torch that go into way more detail than I will. This is just me showing you this beast in action. Now, you have to ask yourself, 14,000 lumens with an 800 meter throw. Who is this torch aimed at? You're certainly not the sort of casual camper, which is what I am. I would say this torch is aimed at people like emergency services, security, search and rescue, those sort of people. For me, it's complete overkill, but I'm really looking forward to putting this thing to the test. Now, talking of putting it to the test, the original plan was tonight we was going to go out in the alleyway there. It's about a 250 meter stretch, pretty dark, no ambient lighting, and see what this thing is capable of. But then I thought, let's really put it to the test. So what we're going to do this coming Thursday, which is 2 days away, or about 20 seconds for you guys, we're going to get on the bike, we're going to ride down to Folkestone. I'm going to stand on top of the White Cliffs. We're going to shine this torch down onto the beachfront, which is probably about, I would estimate, 400 meters from the point where I'm standing to where the tide comes in. Behind me would be the chalk cliffs of Folkestone, stretching all the way down to Dover. So it will be an ideal sort of scenario to put this monster to the test, and I'm really looking forward to it. So without further ado, let's get on the bike, get down there and put this beast to the test. Woo! Alright, so we're going to be testing it in two areas tonight. So we've got this sort of overgrown, sort of quite dense little pathways. This is going to get really dark. We're quite far from the, there's a light down there in the car park, so we're quite far from that. So this is one area, and the other area we're going to do down there, and I'll show you that now. Right, so I'm going to show you, this is where I'm going to stand tonight and shine the torch down. So that's called the Warren down there, and obviously that's the beachfront. So I don't know, what do you reckon that is? I'm thinking 300 meters, 400 meters. I don't know if the camera can pick up sort of depth, but then we're gonna shine it against these cliffs, see how far that throw beam can go. Obviously that's way beyond its capability, but we'll give it a shot anyway. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. So I'll see you again when it's dark. Can you hear that? It's starting to rain. It wasn't supposed to rain today. Oh well, is what it is. That's weather for you. I'm still going to go out and do the video tonight. I don't care what the weather's like. I didn't come down all this way not to do it just because of a bit of rain. It's just a bit of a pain in the butt. Oh my god. Oh, what's the time? It's like 7:30. Probably about another 2 hours or so until it gets completely dark and I can't go out. So I've just got to sit here and wait. But I do it for you guys. Alright, so here we are in that little sort of overgrown little pathway. First thing I'm going to do is show you the 1000 lumens, just to see what it looks like in comparison to 14,000 lumens, because I want to basically see for myself. So first thing I'm going to do is get the Fenix E35UE out, and we're going to put it on its highest setting. So right now that is 1000 lumens, and I think you'd agree that is more than adequate to you know, light the way home. You get a good spread there. So there you go, that's 1000 lumens. This is what 14,000 lumens looks like. Holy smokes. That is insane. I've just turned night into day. Oh my God. That is bonkers. I don't know if you can see, like, if I just shine the torch in front, it lights up everything above as well. And around there. I'm not moving the torch, I'm keeping the torch still. Bloody hell. That is impressive. That is impressive. Oh my God. Right, let's cycle down. So let's go to level, that's level 4, which I think is 1400 lumens. But I'll put up on here what that is. And what's the lowest setting? That's the lowest setting, which I think is 200. And then it cycles up all the way up to 14,000 lumens. What a monster. All right, let's go down to the cliff front and have a look at that spotlight. Let's put the spotlight on now, actually. There you go. So it's a square. It's quite an odd thing to have a square one apparently, but it doesn't bother me in the slightest. But look at that. Look, look, I've got a lightsaber in my hand, look. All right, grow up, Billy, come on. Right, let's get down there. Right, so I want to try the floodlight on the mountain. Oh my God. It lights right to the top. All right, let's try the throw. Oh my goodness. Oh, come on. That's insane. Right, let's get down here. Right, this is the spot I showed you earlier. Let's oh my flip it now. That's 14,000 lumens on the spread. And let's see. What? That's hitting the trees right on the beach front there. That is bonkers. Look at the beam on it. I hope this camera's picking it up. Oh my God. Let's see how far it will go. Yeah, that is impressive. That is really, really impressive. Alright, so here's another little dark path that I found. I'm going to put the Fenix 1000 lumen torch on. So that's that. Again, perfectly adequate. Nice and bright, no problem. Then we'll put the Marauder on. Holy bejeebers. 1000 lumens, 14,000 lumens. Well, I'm just back by the tent now, so I'm going to put the Marauder on the cliffs. Jeez, it looks like daytime. Off, obviously, on. Oh my god. Right, I better pack this in before I wake everyone up. Alright guys, so I'm just doing the editing now from the video, and yeah, I mean that is a serious flashlight. That's quite an intense bit of kit there. Now, one thing I've noticed is, whilst doing the edit, 1000 lumens in comparison to 14,000 lumens to the naked eye is a lot more intense than what the lens of the camera was picking up and putting down to video. So, although you can see the difference on the video, it was a lot more vivid through the human eye. So there's that, and also it has another function on it. If you click the button 3 times, you get a strobe effect, and like I said earlier in the video, you can charge up your devices from this flashlight should you wish. There you go guys, that was a lot of fun to make. I enjoyed making that video. I enjoyed the vlog part of it previous to this one. Just that was a laugh, that was a good laugh. Guys, take it easy. I'll see you all very soon. See you later on. Bye.